Hi, this is Health Powered Productivity by RaderCo. We're revitalizing productivity and banishing burnout through practical, tailored tools, healthy, sustainable habits, and coaching accountability. Declutter your mind, body, and life, one habit at a time. I'm your productivity lead, Marcey Rader, with your next bite-sized nugget of knowledge. When it comes to nutrition behavior change, people fall into two camps, and I like the way Gretchen Rubin describes it as moderators or abstainers. Moderators are people that need to have a little bit of something every day, like they need to know they can have chocolate. Abstainers are people that because I'm an abstainer, if we have those kinds of rules, then it's just too slippery of a slope and we make a lot of excuses, and it's better for abstainers to have very clear guidelines. For me, sugar, I only have desserts and treats on the weekends or holidays, real holidays, not like Columbus Day. And that is what keeps me on track. This is post 1 of a 3-part series on small changes in nutrition, physical health, and productivity. And for those of you who think, small changes don't make a difference, I really challenge you to consider the changes that I'm about to tell you in the next few minutes. So here are a few examples. Cream in your coffee. 2 tablespoons of cream in your coffee. And how many people stop at 1 cup? 2 tablespoons per day adds up to 16,425 calories per year. That can put on about 4.5 pounds. That's just with 2 tablespoons of cream. So if you have 2 cups of coffee and you doubled it, then 9 pounds probably gonna make your pants feel tight. Now, for me, I can't drink coffee black, but if you can and the cream doesn't make a difference, forego it and save the calories. I have met so many people that say, I can drink it with cream or without. And if I can drink it without, then I might as well. If you intermittent fast, it also keeps you from breaking the fast, because as soon as you have those calories, then you've broken your fast. Cheese on everything. I love cheese. And for my husband, it is a food group. However, there are many things that cheese is added to where it doesn't really add value or make it worth the calories. Suppose I have a burger and I'm loading it up with ketchup, mustard, pickles, sauteed onions, maybe some barbecue sauce, maybe some relish. In that case, I'm probably not even going to taste the cheese. So before you add cheese out of habit, consider if you'll be able to taste that gooey goodness first. Pasta or rice. Changing 1 cup of rice to a 1/2 cup of rice or a 1/2 cup of riced cauliflower twice a week saves you 8,800 calories per year, or about 3 pounds per year. Now that doesn't seem like much, but imagine if you substituted with riced veggies or shirataki noodles, which are my favorite, on most days. Then you're also getting the added benefit of more fiber, vitamins, and minerals with less processing. Now, I want to get back to the coffee for a minute. I was a mega sugarholic. I would say from the time I could start eating solid foods until I was about 40 years old. And when I used to travel up to 48 weeks per year, I had a Frappuccino habit that I really couldn't start my day without a Frappuccino. I was traveling, there was always a Starbucks somewhere. It was my first stop in an airport, and it was just part of my habit. That is basically drinking a dessert for breakfast, and the grande would have 6 pumps of mocha. And sometimes I would get a Java chip mocha Frappuccino. So what I decided was to ask for 1 less pump. Going from 6 to 5, I did not notice a difference. And then I did that for about a month, and then I went down to 4 pumps. Then I went down to 3 pumps. When I got down to 2 pumps, I think it took me about 6 months. I can't really remember. But when I got down to 2 pumps, If I had a regular Frappuccino, it was way too sweet. And this is coming from somebody who thought that people who said things like that's too sweet were total BS. So then I went down to 1. And now I can just have an iced coffee with cream or without, but I like it with cream. It's a little bit of a treat. And I don't even need the syrup. And when I get my favorite drink there is the vanilla sweet cream cold brew, but I get half the syrup. So in a grande, I'm just getting 1 pump, and typically only on the weekends. At home, I use something called Super Coffee, and that creamer it's coconut milk based, and so no sugar in that, and it's also not regular cream. So these little changes can make a big difference. You could even think of something like if you're used to sugary yogurt, which I used to love sugary yogurt and thought that plain yogurt was an abomination. I started putting a little bit of plain yogurt mixed in with my sugar yogurt. And then, until the ratio was more plain yogurt than sugar yogurt, until now, I haven't bought a sugary yogurt, I would say, for probably a decade. And I prefer just the plain yogurt. What small change can you think of that can make a big impact? For more small changes, check out my book, Work Well, Play More, Productive, Clutter-Free, Healthy Living, One Step at a Time. It's set up to have a year's worth of behavior changes in levels of novice, pro, and master so that you can meet your nutrition habits where they are. WorkWellPlayMore.com.